Give you another speech. So today, what I want to talk about is very, very important. Number one, do y'all know why y'all train martial arts here? Why y'all parents constantly bring y'all to this building over here on Liberty Street? Yes?
To help.
Talk a little louder.
To help us defend ourselves.
Help you defend yourselves. Good. Anybody else? Yes, sir.
So we can take you to.
Say it again.
So we can take you to.
Take you stuff?
So you can protect yourself.
Protect yourself. Thank you. Thank you, Kyrie and Jamir. Anybody? Ellis has a question. Go ahead, Ellis. Huh? Go into a building? Gotta be safe? Okay, good. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, gotta be safe going into a building. So, my goal and my instructor's goal for you all is make sure you protect yourself and be able to protect others, but do not put yourselves in harm's way trying to protect somebody else. Which means, if you're walking down the hall at school and you see two people getting into it and you don't have anything to do with it, you may or may not want to get involved in that situation, but that's a question to ask your parents. Because remember, like I told you before, it's our job as instructors to teach you how to fight. Thank you. It's our job to teach you how to fight. It's your parents' job to teach you when to fight. Okay?
I'm just gonna watch them.
You're just gonna watch. Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch too. Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble. But I can assure you, I'm pretty sure I've talked to a lot of your parents after class, before class, during class sometimes, and they always talk about they want you to be able to defend yourself. And I'm pretty sure if somebody pushes you, hits you, does something to you, they want you to defend yourself, do whatever you have to do to defend yourself, and you'll deal with the consequences later. But that's not my job, that's your parents' job. So make sure you get with them. Hey, we have another student. Good morning. Okay, cool. So another thing I want to talk about is effort. What is effort?
Like putting in good work.
Putting in good work. So answer this question for me. Sometimes when we're doing our warm-up over there on the MMA side, hey Nick, how you doing? I didn't know you were here. So when we're doing our warm-up, sometimes after class, what does Coach Akiano have to do after the warm-up? He keeps some people back and they do some more warming up. Today is no different. I know your parents are here, they watch you and they're proud of you. They want to see you smile and everything, but if after the warm-up, Coach Akiano says you, that means you got 10 more minutes in the other room doing your warm-up all over again. Why? Because you weren't putting forth enough effort. Now, for an example, Zach, lay right here. Feet right here. John Asher, lay right here. All right, both of y'all put your arms over your head. All right, so I want y'all to do sit-ups, okay? So when you do your sit-up, bring your hands all the way up. Go as fast as you can. Go. As fast as you can. Go. And stop. Good. Who was doing the fastest? John Asher. But was that putting forth effort?
Yes.
Yes, he was putting forth effort. So just because you're not as fast as the person beside you does not mean that you're not doing a good job and we got to pull you to the back. Now, if you're doing sit-ups like this, like I see a lot of y'all do sometimes when you come and decide you want to take a day off or be lazy, that's not putting forth effort. So it's our as an instructor, we don't want to slow down the whole class by keep constantly calling your name or starting the class over. So now what we've done is we'll let everybody do the warm-up and then we just kind of make a mental note. Okay, somebody's trying to take the day off. He's taking the day off. She's not working too hard today. And then you're going to do 10 more minutes with Coach Akiano over there. And y'all don't want to go over there with him. He doesn't really have a bright personality like I do. He's just like burpees, sit-ups, push-ups, next. All right? So everybody's going to put forth effort, right? And if there's an exercise that you cannot do for whatever reason, let us know and we can modify it. For example, Whit, stand over there, please, on the end. Show the class how to do burpees, Whit. Good. Now, let's say, for example, Whit has an injury that prevents him from jumping up and down and do burpees. What's the exercise he can do to modify?
Push-ups.
If he has a wrist injury, he can't get up and down. What's something he can do from right there? Squats. Do squats, Whit. So is he still putting forth effort? Yes. Even though the rest of the class might be doing burpees, he's still putting forth effort. What you don't want to do is, if something is hurting or there's something in particular you can't do, just stand there and wait for the next exercise. You still want to be able to do something. That makes sense? Thank you, Whit. Y'all give Whit a hand. You got your big shorts on today. I thought you were going to wear the other ones. All right. What's coming up for December 11th?
Competition.
Competition.
PKB.
PKB. What happened last time a couple gyms came here and we had a PKB? Who won?
Us.
Team Robinson. We beat all of them. So what do you think they've been doing for the past couple months? Training
harder.
And they thinking about you. They're thinking about you. I know they're thinking about you. They think about y'all little faces up there just punching and kicking, and then you're crazy coach in the corner just yelling his brains out, trying to get y'all motivated. They said, we gonna get back to that gym and we gonna beat them this time. I promise you that's what they're thinking. I promise you.
I almost lost my voice.
I bet you did. I know I lost my voice. It'll take about a week to get it back. Don't let nobody come in your gym and beat you. All right? We want you to have fun. If you do not win the fight, we still love you. We still care about you. We want you to have a good time. But when we get on that mat and it's time to compete, no matter what it is, who plays soccer here? Your brother's not here. Y'all play soccer? Okay. Oh, there he is. I say your brother's not here. Soccer player. We got a world champion soccer player over there. All right? Basketball, football, baseball, whatever it is that you do. Yes, sir. Oh, you do all that? Bo Jackson. You know who that is? You don't know no Bo Jackson, boy. That was before your time. I can say that now, and I'm getting older. But anyway, so whatever it is that you do when you're competing, you need to go for it with 110% effort. The unique thing about martial arts that's different from other sports, when you're playing other sports, you're relying on your teammates to help you. When you get on the mat or in the ring, you're by yourself. Or in a cage, you're by yourself. Now, your teammates will be there to yell and coach and cheer for you. But if the warm-up in class, you were not putting forth effort with push-ups and burpees and jumping jacks and doing all the things you needed to get stronger and build up the stamina, when you get out here and those bright lights are shining and everybody's yelling your name and stuff, and you feel your lungs squeeze and you can barely breathe, and then you may have the skill or the technique to win, but if you can't breathe and can't continue to keep fighting, then you're not going to be successful. So it's our job to make sure that you're successful. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're going to do a 10-minute warm-up. Hopefully, none of y'all have to go in the room with that guy with no personality and do more. After that, after we do our warm-up, MMA gloves, mouthpiece, headgear, we're going to start with Mma Techniques. Remember, we treat our belt testing like a seminar also. So it's our job, me and my instructor's job, to teach you different techniques that sometimes we don't do in class. And if you have a question on how something works, please ask it. Come here, Whit. Put me in the guillotine. Come on, Whit. Come on, it's belt testing day, man. Get that head down. It's not that. Good. Good. All right. So now, do y'all think that took Whit a long time to choke me out?
No.
Yes, it did.
Yes.
If I was picking on L, his sister, I promise you he would choke me out a lot quicker, all right? Because then he'd have a reason to choke me out. I need to stop picking on his sister.
To me at school,
Say what?
if I say someone's mean to me at school, he says, what's their name?
Whit said, what's the name? See, I told you, I know that boy won't smoke for somebody. All right, so this time, he's going to put me in the guillotine, but this time, before he puts me in the guillotine, he's going to punch me in the stomach. A real punch, Whit. Come on. That's your jab hand. Power. Good job. Y'all give him a hand. Good job. What was the difference in the first one and the second one?
He did it faster.
He did it faster, but what did he do first? Punch. He gave me a reason to do what?
Go down.
To go down. So a lot of times, stand up again. A lot of times, what? You about to fall? I'm just messing with you. Fight stance. A lot of times what happens is when someone tells you to do a certain technique and we go for that technique, we go for the technique, and then the person sees it coming and they're able to resist. Don't let me put you in a guillotine, okay? He's able to resist, okay? But if I give him a reason to bend over or distract him, then I can get that guillotine fast. Does that make sense? So that time I didn't punch him in the stomach. What did I do? I slapped his leg. So as soon as I slapped his leg, he reached down and he's worried about his what?
Leg.
Reach for your leg, right? All right? So keep that in mind when it comes to using your techniques. You may have a technique that you want to do, but it's not going to work because the person sees it coming. So then you have to distract them. So sometimes when you see us sparring and you see me take my hand and do this, why am I doing this?
To distract.
To distract you. So when I do this and Whit's eyes look over there, that makes sense? All right. One more time, let's go. I want to hear it. Room full of snakes. 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2. I want to hear it. Room full of snakes. 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2. 2. Elbow. Remember on our elbows, everybody look at me. When we do an elbow strike, do your hands open or close? Open. They open just like this. Somebody talk. Come here, buddy James. Okay. Okay, go that way. All right, stand right here. So, with the elbow strike, Betty Jane's elbow is here. Her thumb is pointing where, everybody? Zach attack. Stand over here so you can see. Her thumb is pointing where?
Down.
Say it louder.
Down.
Thumb is down. What is his hand doing? Up, protecting her face. Now, if she throws the elbow the way she throws a punch like this, which is not wrong, you can't do it like this, but it doesn't give you enough protection like for this. Because remember, if somebody's close enough to you to throw an elbow, you're close enough to them to hit them with the elbow. So Betty Jane's gonna protect her face, thumb down, and then rotate her elbow straight. So when I say elbow, I wanna see your hands do what?
Open.
Open. When they open, your thumb goes
Down.
down. Don't do this. Why? Because you can't see. You want to do this. You want to look. Everybody do this. Coaches, make sure they're doing it right. Everybody do this. I want you to look through that opening between your two arms. Like that. I want you to see your eyes. Also, when you do your elbow strike.
Oh!